Yo, what's up, everybody? RevSauce9. We're proud to be sponsored by Poggers. If you use my code at checkout, Revy9, or the link, you will save 10% on your order. Guys, they are an energy drink supplement company mixed in with some sleep aid stuff. For you gamers out there that have a hard time sleeping, they got you. They got you on energy drink stuff. They got you on everything as far as energy drink and sleep stuff go. They also have bundles where you could buy shakers and whatnot. They have different flavors. They just launched Rocket Pop. Down below in the description will be my link, or also you can use Revy9 at checkout to save 10% on your next order. Thanks again, Poggers, for sponsoring this channel, and let's get back to the video. Okay, what's up, everybody? RevSauce9. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. So, Pentagón Jr. has been removed, or Penta El Cero Mero has been removed from AEW's roster. Yeah, he's officially a free agent. Over the weekend, he turned a free agent. What does he do at this point? He could heal. He could take time away, rest and recuperate, get surgeries on the injuries that he has. If he has any, he could show up at Deadline for that championship between Ridge Holland and Trick Williams. Pentagón could show up at TNA. Penta could show up in MLW. Penta could show up at GCW. There's a lot of possibilities. Again, Phoenix was the problem in AEW when with the running the mouth and the organization kind of putting restrictions on his contract and putting injury time on it. Now the other one is Penta could have been literally free of all that, and his brother got sanctioned and whatnot. So that's what happened there. But I could see Penta going forward and doing a singles run in WWE. I could see him going over to TNA for a little bit, returning to his stomping grounds. I could see him being a champion of Impact before it's all said and done. I could see him over at GCW for a little bit. I could see him over at MLW for a little bit. I could see him, just traveling the indie scene. I could see him over in Japan doing some things. I could see him doing some amazing things with WWE as well. Deadline's coming up. I could see him debuting at Deadline. He can go forward without his brother. I don't think he needs his brother at the moment. His brother can tag along and join later on, and then they can have this tag team run on SmackDown or whatever they prefer, and they can have these matches with the Motor Machine Guns and so forth and so forth and so on. You know what I mean? Again, sky's the limits for Penta. Penta can go pretty much anywhere he likes, and I'll be happy about it. If he wants to rest up and recoup and take a year off and come back when his brother's ready to be a free agent and they both sign, hey, more power to him. But I do expect him to go to NXT at this point. He's talked about being in WWE with his brother. For shit's sakes, they had masks and stuff made. I wouldn't be mad. Like some of you guys think that I'm like happy that the Lucha Brothers are not fully going to WWE or another organization. I'm disappointed on that. But again, Rey Fenix shot his mouth off through social media and things like that, and was pretty much the one backstage saying they were going to be WWE bound. When you do that in front of your owner and in front of staff, in front of things like that, you are going to piss off your owner to the point to where they're going to tack on time and do things like that. I give the analogy of it would be like LeBron shitting on Janie Buss and getting away with it. You just don't. It would be like, Patrick Mahomes shitting on the Chiefs. Why would you? He would be fined and sanctioned and suspended. You know what I mean? So why would you do it in a wrestling organization? I think we missed the day and age where you're a wrestler. You sign with an organization. You should be careful on what you say and what you do. And I think that's the lesson is learned there. The same with Ryan Nemeth. The same with, I would honestly say about Ricky Starks at this point. Don't shit where you eat, because your owner could be listening and you could be sanctioned and fined and suspended. That's just how this goes. And by the way, for people to say what he's doing with Rey Fenix is a Vince McMahon-esque type deal is ridiculous to me. Tony Khan's being an owner and an owner's being an owner, and that's just the way it goes. Don't shit where you eat. But again, beside the point is Penta is going to possibly go walk over to NXT, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy for him. Collect as much money as you want, my dude. Go get the bag. Go over to WWE. Go over to TNA. Go. You have endless possibilities, and if you want to heal and take time off and wait for your brother, I would not be mad. Like, I wouldn't be upset and whatnot. I think, you paid your dues, Penta, all the injuries that you received at Lucha Underground to all these other shows, AAA. You deserve the bag. You deserve tons of money. I feel the same way about Josh Alexander. I feel the same way about Jordan Grace, Joe Henry. Collect your bag. Get your money. Same way I feel about Speedball Mike Bailey. Get your money. Get what you want out of wrestling. If you're happy going to whatever organization and you're getting paid hella good and you're happy with that, hey, more power to you. You know what I mean? But I think Penta is NXT bound. I do see him at Deadline somewhat having an effect in something and being part of that NXT roster for a while. I can honestly see Penta being part of TNA. I could see him being part of MLW. He was part of those two organizations too. I could see it. I could definitely see him doing some short-term thing with an indie promotion temporarily while he's waiting. It depends on what we're gonna see. Penta is now the world's his oyster, as the saying goes, and we'll see what he does going forward. I'm excited about this. I'm intrigued on what he's gonna do. But I do think all roads lead to NXT or main roster stuff. I could see him on the main roster. I could see feuds he could have right now. Carmelo Hayes. I could see him feuding with Drew McIntyre. I could see him coming in after Seth and Punk. I could see on NXT Trick Williams. I could see Ridge Holland. I could see him tag teaming with somebody. I could see a lot of different possibilities with Penta on your roster. Same with TNA. Josh Alexander, Moose. I could see a whole bunch of stuff, renewed stuff. I can also see New Japan. I could see New Japan Strong with Penta. I could see a lot of different things and a lot of moving parts with Penta. But I think Penta ends up in NXT at this point. And I'm happy about that. Collect your money. Get your bag. Do what you need to do. You got unscathed. Meanwhile, your brother shouldn't have shot his mouth off and said what he said backstage and through social media and things like that. That's what happens when you shit on your organization. You don't get what you want. And I guarantee Penta's disappointed over it. I guarantee it. His brother's being held hostage, supposedly what the community says. But at the end of the day, Tony Khan's being Tony Khan. I'm not going to go he's Vince McMahon-esque and shit like that. Like some people, I think that's a little bit overreaching. But again, Penta going to NXT are one of them. I'm happy. I'm excited. And let me know down below what you think. And I'll see you guys down in the live streams and whatnot or the next video. Peace, and I'll see you.